Greetings and welcome to Holloway's Hideaway. We are finally back to D&D. It's been a long time. Love you.
Hi, Tipsy.
They said hi.
Hey.
Uh, all right. Last we left off, the party found the chamber housing the soulmonger and destroyed it very quickly. And the mastermind behind it, a Sararak, was dispatched also very quickly. Very anticlimactic battle. Hopefully the next one won't be as bad. We'll see.
Counterspell.
Oh yeah, counterspell and disintegrate. Game change. Oh, and freaking Earthbind. What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I figured it would come in handy for a different reason, but it still worked out.
That image will forever be stuck in my head of that horrible nightmare baby slowly plunging to its death.
Giving everybody a thumbs up.
It'll be back.
And then the party searched a library deep beneath the chamber, sparking arguments about what to do with the collection that ultimately led to the destruction of the library. Not before some stuff was smuggled out by our near entire wizard party. And now with the key out of this cursed tomb, they have taken a deep breath of fresh air as Leo recast the mansion, and they went for their first good rest in a while. And that's where we're picking up at.
So before we go to sleep, I will ask them to bring me their friend, and I will use Wish to cast the 8th level revive spell. I forget what it's called.
All right. Well, you had him in your own demi-plane.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Then I can't do that today. Hold on. Because I used my 8th level spell to use the demi-plane to get all the
Okay.
Cards. 1 second.
Are we counting the level up now? Or we not?
No, it'll be in effect after the long rest.
Okay, that's fine.
Just easier to do it off session.
Yeah, that's fine.
Go ahead and go to somebody else for right now. So I figure this out.
Bill would like to cast a Raise Dead on Ismark if you can do that.
Yes.
What
What?
is he in the plane as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, about to say. Yeah. We're trying to figure out how to get him out first.
How many days has it been since that?
I'm pulling up Raised Dead to look at it.
It's 10 days.
It's 10 days. Okay. I believe originally y'all did, when you found the body, y'all searched or did a medicine check for how long you'd been dead, and it had not been long. And it's only been 3 days since you found the body. So
Did Rank cast the preserving magic? Or that what was
yeah, did you guys gentle repose both bodies?
Yeah.
I know y'all had talked about gentle repose, but was it ever cast on both of them?
I think we did. I'll say it wasn't me that cast it though. I don't have it.
Do we
Yeah,
have
who
it?
has-
I don't have it.
I don't have it either.
Okay, we didn't do them.
So, I either use my 9th level spell to bring their bodies here, or I don't use my ninth level. Wait, hold on. I got some acronyms. What am I thinking?
Like,
Hold
okay,
on.
here's the thing. You can explain your demi-plane to somebody with the spell, and they can access it.
Yeah, so I will have to do that. If someone else has demiplane, they can do it. I will describe it to them.
I can't. No, I can't. Tomorrow, I can.
Yeah, I mean tomorrow I can do both anyways.
I don't have
So-
demi-plane.
Does Ruby have a demi point?
I. You know what? Roll a D100. Let's see if she's picked it up along the way.
Oh,
Who's gonna roll it?
you. She's your
You.
sister.
Yep.
Fair enough. 40.
No.
Should have asked what was I was looking. All
Yeah.
right.
I was doing a 50-50 high-low.
So. Well, can you
Yeah.
teach it there?
But it's
We should have to
solve
spell.
it wouldn't solve the problem.
Yeah.
We'll just do it tomorrow then.
Yeah, so I'll use my ninth level spell slot to cast demiplane and bring them here now.
Okay.
That way they're at least here.
All right. Right. So, Vil, do you want to bring Isbark back tonight or wait till in the morning?
How late is it?
It's probably just after noon. Because you guys went into the chamber pretty early.
She'd do it today, then. I don't think our medicine check was great, so she doesn't know exactly how much it is, so she'd rather make sure that she has a better chance of actually being able to resurrect him.
Okay. Alright. Roll me a d6. Okay. Okay. That'll work. I was rereading Ray's Dead real quick. Alright. So, as you complete the spell, you wait a moment and you think it almost doesn't work before a very slow breath is intook as his chest rises. I don't think that's the right word. Whatever. He takes a deep breath and then coughs.
Ismark?
What appearance do you currently have?
Oh, she was still in her barbarian form this whole time.
Okay.
Oh.
So he coughs, he looks at you, goes, and he sort of looks around the room at everybody, and he says, do I know you? What? Where am I?
You're in
my
the
house.
Oh gosh, this I should have thought of this sooner. I will be right back. You're give me just a moment. And she like rushes to find a place to like hide herself to transform back.
He makes this very slow, deliberate effort of sitting up. I'm assuming y'all got him spread on a table or something. I mean, where would you have put him?
Throwing him in the corner.
You know, I would have asked the servants to bring like a bed or something. So
Okay.
I could lay him on it.
Okay.
both the bodies, just in case. So we decide to leave him here.
All right, so he sits up on the edge of the bed and he turns and looks at Owen. And he looks at all the rest of you and he goes, well, "What is this place?"
Told you, it's my house.
You're safe.
And he sort of like gestures towards his chin and sort of like makes a tentacle thing. It's, are they gone?
We took care of them. But it did cost our friend's life. As I look to Owen.
Oh, very sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay.
He runs his hand through his hair, pushing his bangs out of his face. So, what now?
Right now, we're going to rest. After that, I don't know what everyone else is planning on doing. I'm planning on just getting back to Waterdeep. You can do whatever you want.
I guess Vil comes running back in as her little elfling child form.
And his eyes widen. Phil,
Hey,
you got some new friends, I see.
oh yeah, a lot has happened actually since we last saw each other.
The others, are they?
They're all fine. Sid and Reed seem to be well. Actually, they're in the Waterdeep. So we're actually going to go see them in a bit, I think. I'm actually really excited. It's been a while since I've seen them. But yeah, everyone seems fine, I guess. As well as fine can be, I suppose.
What about the tiefling? Anarch?
I haven't seen him in a while. He kind of left. But he sent someone kind of in his stead for a bit. So from what he said, he's also doing fine. He was a friend, apparently.
And the other one, the other tiefling. Zane? Zane, was it? Is he alright?
Yeah.
Phil is really trying to remember.
He's the one that summoned a bunch of demons and went through the gate.
He's probably seen better days. I'm not really sure. Also haven't heard from him in a while. He kind of committed crimes and then fled. We kind of like burned down a place, and he went on trial, and then there were some demons, and it was a whole thing. He's probably okay. I have no idea, honestly.
He looked happy when he left.
Well, I mean, he was fleeing from jail, so from a possible sentence. So I suppose he's probably better than the alternative, I suppose.
I gotta say, out of character, my favorite thing about running campaigns is digging up old stuff and working it back into the story. And he's like still trying to like find himself very uncomfortable. Is there anything to eat? Some water, maybe?
Oh, Leo, you're your servants, right? Are
Yeah,
they like around? Are they just chilling?
yeah, they just do normal stuff. I just grab like a little bell and ring it, and then couple of servants come and I just ask them to bring some food for everyone just in case anyone's hungry. If not, they'll just feed it to someone else.
No.
How are you? I haven't really seen you in a while.
Everything
What?
everything was going pretty well. Then Irina started getting sick, and I went to find you up at that temple, and there was one of those things waiting for me there.
Well, I saw some of it. Still don't know how you got here of all places, but what do you mean she got sick exactly?
As she just started getting weaker and weaker, and um, like black spots started to appear on her skin.
Oh
It was like watching her slowly die. And I was hopeful that somebody could do something. The Silren was at a loss.
no. Oh, actually, she would know because she transformed. Did the black spots and everything on her body like disappear?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we fixed that problem. So if she's still on, if she's still alive, she should be fine now. I'll have to visit her soon. Well, I apologize, but we might have rifled through your things, so, I got the letter you were supposed to deliver.
Well, at least the message made it eventually.
Yeah, thank you for that. I miss her a lot, and as soon as we're done in Waterdeep, I'll definitely go see her, or maybe, yeah, yeah.
Your friend Silren promised to see to her.
Okay. If he's there, she should hopefully be fine. I guess, in the meantime, would you want to come with us to Waterdeep? And then, like, I can take you back after we're done there. It shouldn't take too long, I hope.
Yeah. I mean, if there's not a quicker way to get back home, but I don't have the means of doing it. So I mean, I'll tag along.
Okay. That's great. Well, I guess you can eat and rest here. Oh, my friends haven't even introduced themselves, guys.
Hmm.
Well, you already met
Hi.
Leo, that's who you were talking to.
Hi.
I'm I extend my hand out to Ismark to shake it.
He returns. You notice that he's very weak. It's a very weak handshake. This is Ismark Kalyana.
Nice to meet you.
Simon will tip a hat and be like, "Good to meet you. Mine's Salmon."
I'll nod and say that I'm Frank.
I just realized that Brink wasn't actually on this map.
Hey, it's still quite early. You've been through a lot. Just get some rest.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. We'll be resting here for at least the night before we head out.
Also, there are 3 of me that he can see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you'll notice that at various points during the conversation, you'll notice that he's like counting out of the corner of his eye, and just sort of like shakes his head every now and then.
Yes, there really are 3 of me. The other 2 are copies of me.
Okay, I thought I was seeing double, well, triple.
But you are.
You are. It's just nothing to be worried about.
Yeah. Oh, and Karan's not here either.
Man, I wish I had mirror image.
I cast mirror image. Lil, do you want to take him to a room? Get him settled in.
Yeah, absolutely. Here, I guess, come with me. She'll like kind of put an arm around him and try and like help him up because he still looks not so great.
Mm-hmm.
Remind him that the servants will get him anything he wants.
Well, you could just. Was that through head or through like speaking?
Well, I mean, if you're walking away, then he'll just mention it.
Okay.
Through head, I guess.
I'll just hand you guys a bell each, so just in case you need anything, just bring it. It's like a little hand bell.
Yeah, I guess if you like need anything at all, the servants will attend to everything, I guess. Do you need like new clothes or anything? Is there like anything I can do?
And he looks back at Leo. He says, "Can they do a change of clothes?"
Yeah, but you should probably, they'll probably just mend your old clothes, because if you leave, you're gonna end up leaving naked.
Oh,
Anything you take from here disappears when you leave, so, but you could basically, they'll give you a change of clothes, and then they'll fix your old clothes.
oh, okay. That I appreciate it. And he just goes magic under his breath.
Bill will try and go find him an empty room.
Should be plenty.
Yeah. You have a whole mansion after all for only a handful of people.
Yep.
I'll lay Owen on a bed and go to bed in a different room.
Hey, it's only been like 6 hours.
No, I won't go to bed yet.
Oh, we still got ages.
Feels like I was gone for longer because I missed that session.
Are we out? We're outside, aren't we? Next to the obelisk.
The mansion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Simon's gonna. Huh?
In the rain. It's raining outside.
That was it. Alright. Well, Simon. Okay, I'll say. Alright, I'm gonna go step outside for a bit and then just check the surroundings, make sure we're all good. It should be
Alright.
fine. I mean, we've done everything. Should be dead or anything, but I'll just keep an eye out. Still got many hours. I'm gonna go stretch some legs, I guess. And Simon's just gonna head outside. He's just gonna do a bit of walking around.
Okay.
So if you see anything lurking, anything creeping around.
Ruby's leaning against one of the walls, sort of removed from y'all. Their arms are crossed, and when you make eye contact with them, Onyx, they ask, "So, what's your plan for Dad?"
Right now, I just need him off my back until I can figure out what the hell is going on in Waterdeep. Because whatever's going on there is not good. Especially not for Owen.
Well, I gotta figure out what to do, because I'm gonna have to report back to the bastard and to Tam at some point.
Mm. Him knowing that the job is done would probably put him in a good mood, especially if you tell him that you did it all by yourself.
Hmm. Yeah, but Tam wanted the artifact.
Well, nothing can be done about the artifact.
You and your friends did good.
Try. You try.
And what about the bounty on your little friend here?
Well, like I said, you turn in the bounty. His dad asked. His dad asked for our dad to get him. You deliver to him. Bounty's taken care of. He can just come back to us. Well, he can just come back to me.
You want me to take Leo?
Well, yes. Take Leo, deliver him to his father, and then report in. That should buy me a couple days maybe, without having to worry about that as I figure out what's going on in Waterdeep. And that's all what I need from you. I know that sounds rude, but there's bigger problems right now. Sorry that I'm not a better brother than I should be.
You've done right by me so far.
I pat Ruby on the shoulder and then go to the kitchen to get me a cup of water.
And they look at you, Leo. Dad's in Waterdeep, right?
Yeah.
Guess I'm
You
hanging
should
out
be
with
at
y'all
least.
for another night or two. And they snap a finger, and a set of manacles appear in midair, and they toss them to you. It's like, yeah, you can put those on later. They crack a smile and turn and leave the room.
I just turned to look over at her. Is she hitting on me? I mean, are they? I can't. Dang it, I forgot. Are they hitting on me? I'm confused. So, is everyone going to Waterdeep then? Or are we splitting up at some point?
I think we're gonna split up at Waterdeep because I really need to head back to the Zentarum and see what is going on.
Xanathar, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. And last time I talked to them, they were just freaking out. I mean, they're always freaking out, but they were actually freaking out. I don't know where everyone else wants to go, but oh, and Leo, you were able to handle your father, right? Actually, no, I'll go with you. I'll go with you guys.
I can bring your friend back tomorrow, and then if you guys do not require my assistance, I'll head back to Ravnica.
Oh, yeah. Do you need help with your son?
I just gotta let them know that he can be revived.
Mhm.
Hopefully. I mean, if you were able to send a message, I could describe my boss to you.
I could try. There's a chance it won't work, but I'll try either way. I have the spells to do it.
Okay. I will begin to describe Niv Mizzet to him,
Nice.
who is a very old, very wise, red and bluish, purplish dragon. And I'll go into details on him and how he's very intelligent. He leads the Izzets. And I don't have a way to give him a picture, but actually I probably can through Discord.
Yeah.
For any of our Magic the Gathering fans.
Yeah, there's no good gifts of him, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll just describe the way Niv Mizzet looks and tell him that's to say Frank says actually hold on, let me get this. Advisor Vrink says the Soulmonger has been destroyed. Proceed to revive those that are deemed worthy.
All right. Leo, roll me a d20.
Okay.
Gotta love some close calls. Excellent work. I expect your timely return. That's it.
I tell Frank that.
All right.
All right. You guys have, we'll say, 8 hours of downtime to use as you so choose.
Ooh, I want to learn the spell.
Let's say there are spells to learn, there's research to go through that looted from the library.
Oh yeah, since I was absent for most of that session, what did we find from the library for research and whatnot?
You can make an investigation roll if there's anything in particular that you were looking for research-wise. All of the available scrolls and spell books were taken by Ruby and Vil.
Okay.
And Simon.
And Simon.
Doesn't surprise Frank in the least. The only thing I would want to try and find out is if there was a special hidden place for Asterak's phylacteries, like if he had one somewhere special.
Ooh, okay. Then yes, investigation check. You pour through it, and you do find references of various planes that this entity has traveled through, and you gather through what you can that there's not many planes he's not been to, but there is no reference of a phylactery.
Okay.
It seems like he takes practice effort to hide it.
Fair enough. I would too.
And it actually was possible for you to succeed on that check. It was a DC 30.
So
19.
Yeah, you needed a 19 or a 20 to pull it off. That'd have taken an interesting turn for the end of this campaign.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, that's unfair. They had the true ending behind a dice roll.
Yep, paywall.
Hey, check your PayPal. You just got $5.
Oh Lord. Asarek's not worried about y'all. There's Quran out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Waiting, prowling, biding his time.
Oh, I did leave that out of the recap. After destroying the library, Karan left the party.
Oh, okay.
I did forget that in the recap. Which was convenient timing because Fuzz's internet crashed on him.
Well, that's kind of upsetting.
Yeah. Hopefully he can get him some internet back soon.
That was me last week for my Poor Tuesday group.
I think one of the Novembers we missed was because my internet crashed. Wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I should have known better last Tuesday when I was trying to upload a map and it wasn't uploading that. My internet was going to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Does Simon find anything outside?
Make a perception check. All right. Let's see. You you notice some like movement in and around the wreckage that you know is the former palace. It's pretty far away, but it almost looks like a person is moving out of the wreckage, going in the opposite direction of y'all.
Is it like humanoid or
Yes.
like it's a person? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's the palace? What's that?
Do what?
Where's the palace? What palace?
Oh, let's see. Where is that?
Is it one of the places we went to?
Yes. You remember beneath it was the Fane, the hive colony.
Oh, the thing we blew up.
Did
Yeah.
we leave anybody alive in there?
You guys collapsed the entrances. Karan had done a recon before the collapsing the final entrance, and reported back that they didn't find anything other than the weird whatever the hell beholder thing that was trapped in one room that he just closed the door on. But he did not search the entire place due to time constraints. Yeah, over here.
I see Quran very clearly on the map. Just saying. Hey, baby. You going there now?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm doing D&D.
He's on about current state.
Oh.
Yeah, be quiet though, okay?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I actually didn't see it because of the T-Rex on the DM layer. Did I show y'all that? I'm not moving it, I'm just moving it to the token layer. This is how perfectly he placed it.
He done got eaten. DM, with that advantage you allowed me, I did get a 30.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Now I gotta figure out where it's at.
Sorry, not sorry.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do something random. Roll me a d20. One of my favorite tables in this Dungeon Master Guide.
A 10 right in the middle.
Nice. All right. One of your simulacrums finds a passage that says a vault was granted to a Sararak by a Mechanus Prime.
By a Mechanist Prime?
The Prime of Mechanus. Yeah.
Okay.
I love the random planes table.
Okay. So I would relay that to the party that that's probably where his phylactery is.
Well, how are we supposed to find that?
What is a mechanism? I don't think Onyx would even know what a mechanism is.
It's that big swirly energy evil tornado thing. In the thingy. In the temple thing. Remember that room that was like full of swirly magic shit?
Okay.
Where we fought the hags. If you
No,
remember,
I get that,
in
but
that corridor, yeah. There was that room with the swirly magic thing.
no, but
It's
how
like
would
it's like a portally thing. I think. I can't remember. It's like some chaosy magic stuff.
okay?
This is Simon's expert explanation, right?
Yeah. I think that's the
Terrible.
spelling.
Everywhere.
Terrible explanation, just terrible, just like telling me nothing.
Right, it's magic. That's all you need to know.
Well, we can save your city and then we can go do some research.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to come back for a while, so we have time.
That's what I was doing for the downtime.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know what I would be doing for those 8 hours. I guess just resting.
Oh, Vil is also going to wherever Rank put Owen, like to lay down. She's gonna put his ring of invisibility on like a little bedside table or something next to him.
All right.
But what about his ring of mind shielding?
Don't know where that could be.
Stone.
All right. If there's nothing else, then you all gain the benefits of a long rest. No saving throws or nothing, just a long rest.
Oh, I would have done it just to mess with
Finally.
her. That's how I roll, though.
No saving throws, no nightmares.
That's the
No,
first good night of sleep Vil has gotten in weeks.
that felt amazing.
wake up, I will go to our late Owen, and I will use Wish to revive him with Resurrection, I think it is.
I think it's resurrection.
7th level spell, blah, blah, blah.
You're gonna have to go and wake Bill up because she's gonna sleep forever.
She deserves it. Yep. Resurrection, 7th level. Yep. Touches a creature, has been dead for more than a century, didn't die of an old age, is undead. As long as his soul is free and willing, he returns to life with all his hit points. Spell closes all mortal wounds and restores any missing body parts.
Yep, that's what the line I was looking at, just to make sure, because I couldn't remember if that was resurrection or true true resurrection.
Wish has been used. And as Owen comes back to life, he sees this big blue dude standing over him. His first thought is, what the hell? And he tries to reach for his gun. And I think you guys took my guns.
I think we put him in the bag.
Yeah. And then I'll look around.
It's
in the
okay.
mansion.
Yep.
What happened to the brains and the squid guys?
We killed them.
Oh, good. How long have I been asleep for?
It's been 20 years. I'm joking, don't say that. It's only been
Why
a few
did you
days.
be pissed?
I wish we all had a spell to change our appearance so we could go weird. Like that.
Oh, we should have prepared. No. I stabbed Owen. Bring it back. Do over.
Did you guys happen to kill any of the illithids with a I don't know, it had a
Oh,
rope or something?
we killed all the elephants. We killed all the elephants that we could see. We like the moment you went down, we went out, took a quick breather, went back in and just murdered anything that looked like it would eat your brains. You know, just not a chance.
Appreciate the vengeance.
Yeah.
That I see my ring of invisibility that I now know how to use properly. Put it on. I will reattune to that. What happened to the other ring I had?
I shrug. Or Onyx shrugs.
Did Simon do anything else outside before we go any further on this? Simon?
He's
I was muted. Well, no, he didn't.
Okay.
He did not. He just poked around, was like, "Huh, funky," and then he's more keeping his eye out for the elephant brain stuff.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember who found all the people. The people that came before.
Oh, the other party?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
I can't remember if there was one left or something.
There was.
Yeah, he was just sort of keeping his eye with that.
I just remember I need to Owen. I just remember something that so there's something going on in Waterdeep. And I tell Owen essentially what's going on in Waterdeep about Blackstaff and Wizard and yeah.
Well, when do we go back? Oh, Waterdeep. Did somebody happen to grab a mantle off of one of the elephants? I have to bring it to that asshole to get Bonnie back. Neilor.
No. I have a cape. I believe it was yours. Do you want it back?
My cape of the
I mean,
Mountebank?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind it back, yeah.
Sure.
I
you can
mean,
have
Yeah, we
how,
took all your stuff.
I mean, how close are we to those mind flayers, guys? 'Cause we could
You
just
guys,
Pretty
do
close.
have it.
do. We? I don't remember. Okay, good.
I'll be in the bag.
Sorry, it's been a while. I did not remember if we actually did do that or not.
Yeah, you guys looted off of one of the guys. It was like the big guy who was trying to get you to convert.
Right.
Oh wait, didn't?
Quran has it.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's-
God damn.
Because I'm pretty sure I remember that Corin was like, "Oh, I think I wanted this for something," so he decided to take it just in case.
I was gonna wait for a minute to see. I was gonna let it simmer for a minute.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think of it to find them.
Yeah. It literally just clocked that as soon as you said that, I was like, "Oh wait, actually."
Yep.
I'll have to hunt him down.
For Barney?
Or I'll just kill the elephant.
Kill it.
I think. Yeah, just kill the.
Sounds like a good idea.
She dies. Not that I want her to die, but if she dies, we can always bring it back.
That's
Now
fine.
we can.
Is Waterdeep important?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Can we just burn the whole place down?
No.
No.
There's a lot of people.
Can't just burn down an entire city.
You can.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Simon on this one. You can.
Definitely can just burn down the whole city.
But I don't think we should.
There's something wrong with you, wizards.
Look, I have a tinderbox and torches. Let's do this.
Hence why I asked if it was important. You know, if it's just like a pretty box down and meaningless place.
Is it just destruction for the sake of destruction, or is there just more to this and I'm not seeing? Like,
Right, you give me a bit more time and I'll be summoning meteorites.
okay, so
That's-
destruction for destruction's sake.
Exactly.
Got
That's destruction's sake. I mean, a phoenix rises from the ashes. So.
Mm. Let's just get the
Uh,
water.
Are you guys
Yeah.
ready to head out?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Are you making a whole circle?
She's just casting teleportation circle.
Okay.
So, once I make it, this will take roughly about a minute, but, once it opens, everyone has to rush in. It's not gonna be open for very long. Question, DM.
Mhm.
If she makes the circle, will she know if the circle on the other side is broken or not?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Do we want to risk? Do you want to do that, or do you want to just teleport to
Yeah.
a place near it?
Well, I could also teleport, but I couldn't remember if all of us, including the clones and whatever, is 8 people or less. And is Mark and everyone.
Huh. Actually, that's a good point. How many people do we have?
Is Brent coming?
Ranks. Oh yeah, is rank coming?
I thought Rank was going back to his plane.
I will help if you need me to. If not, I will go home.
No, you go home. It's too complicated.
You go home, my guy. You've been away for long and you should see your son.
Well,
We thank you for your assistance.
Would it be possible for Vil to give Rank a visual of the circle for Waterdeep so he can memorize it in case they need him?
Uh, make
Or does he have to see the actual circle?
um, Vil make an intelligence check to see if you can accurately draw it from memory.
Just straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence. No, I'll allow Arcana. So what is?
Okay.
Yeah, what does? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. So yes,
Okay.
she's able
I
to
will
give you the sigils.
I will keep it and I'll commit it to memory. I'll say if you guys need me, call on me. And you see me, I will also give the one for Ravnica to Vil, if I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I will draw my circle, and me and the simulacrums will poof away.
All right. So that
That dude
is.
was weird, guys.
Do what?
That dude was weird. That dude was weird.
You have
Sounds
to
a
change
lot like
your
me.
play name now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sounds a lot like me.
All right. So
And the Awakened Lizard went with Frank.
okay. Party of 5. Ruby, Ismark, and Homunculus. Dill.
That's 8.
That's 8. Am I missing
We can do
anybody?
it.
I don't think I'm missing anybody. Oh, Leo's monkey. Sid.
That's true.
You're right. We can do 2 teleports, half the party in each.
No, I'm sorry, Leo. We gotta leave the monkey.
And the name is I'm cracking up so.
Yeah.
Oh, before Frank leaves, he would have given everyone the 1d8 to initiative.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh, yo. Good looking out.
Nicely done.
Okay, I'll let him go. I'll just look for a place and say, "Be free, buddy."
And that is 8 hours, right?
Put him in the bag of holding for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
You could literally just stuff him in a bag of holding for literally a minute.
Yeah.
No, guys, just let it happen.
Wait, actually, I'll do that because I want kid tweets it.
That's fair. Okay. So just tell it to take a deep breath. Make an animal handling check
All
to
right.
see if this monkey is okay with you shoving it into an extra dimensional plane.
Roll high.
Nice.
nice. We love to see it.
Yep. Okay. So you are like prepared to like bargain with this thing, and it just climbs in the bag for you. Taking a deep breath as you close the bag. Vil,
Hurry.
you activate the circle. The 8 of you step through.
I thought we were teleporting.
Yeah, wait, are we
not
circle or are
moving.
we teleport?
Oh, you're just teleporting. Okay, my
We
bad.
are just teleporting. That's why we had the 8, because in case the library is destroyed, we didn't want to waste a spell slot.
Okay.
That
So,
also means we can go to the outskirts somewhere.
yeah. So, where is your destination?
Did you want to do it, Simon, or did you want Phil?
Well, you know best the city, so. it would
Okay,
be
that's
better
fair.
if you-
Can we get a map of it up? So I can, like, ping where I want us to land?
Here's a suggestion. Maybe near the docks where your friend the dragon is.
I hope he's okay.
He's probably okay.
Actually, the docks would not be... the docks would not be a bad idea. That's... Yeah, that works. probably not on an actual dock because she doesn't know the state of the world other than bad. Um, so maybe in like a street area somewhere.
Okay.
In the dock ward.
All right. Roll me a D100. All right. As you complete the spell, the collected party reappears at the edge of an alley, 2 blocks off of the dock. This is the alley in which the group of you fought the Drow gunslingers.
Oh, that was fun.
Didn't that end with Leo kind of brainwashing them?
Yeah.
I mean, look, when we're
Somebody
we
bought
don't
drugs
brainwash
off
a lot of
somebody.
people in Waterdeep.
And so, yeah, somebody bought drugs off of somebody in the same alley. I don't
A lot
remember.
of stuff happened in this
Yeah.
alley.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that might have been me to get a lead.
Drugs.
Yeah, I think so.
And then those same drugs were used to make a stew.
Hey, that was some really good stew.
Yeah, it was.
That was the sound of someone that was happy with themselves. Yeah, it was.
But did Ismark have like any weapons or anything on him?
Nope.
Oof, no wonder the elephant just took him.
Well, I mean, he might have had a
He,
weapon.
yeah.
and
He might have at some point. Yeah.
I will give him my rapier and my shield that I have.
Okay. So he'll.
Posh. I give him a gun with a bullet.
The old.
I mean, what does he want? I got a longsword, a warhammer, some javelins.
We all just start unloading our bags.
I got a grave here, a lance. Like, I'm just saying, man, if you need the hookup, I got you.
Oh, I've got a staff. You can have a staff. He's a magic caster.
We just
I
have
got,
an
like-
entire armory in between all of us.
I'm pulling out like 6 different guns. Oh, I don't have the Helm of Brilliance anymore, do I?
Oh, right. I hand you back the Helm of Brilliance.
Okay, cool, because I had night vision on it. I can see again.
Somebody in my chat says drug stew sounds like an underground punk rock band of balding 45-year-olds.
Simon isn't old.
Yeah, that's what they all say, old man.
He's merely well matured.
Is that what they're calling it now?
Yep.
Sounds pretty desperate.
Oh shit! I picked up a gear out of the bag.
Anyway, so we teleport to Waterdeep.
Yes, you teleport to Waterdeep, and I need you all to make a perception check for me.
I have 2 rain catchers. Why the hell do I have 2 rain catchers?
I think you had it for, I don't know.
Collecting untainted water while traveling, and you guys just completely forgot about it, and half the party got sick from the river.
Yeah. Perception.
Excuse me.
I'm too busy distracted looking through my bag of crap.
The fuck did this water catcher go from?
Just forget the whole week of trudging through the jungle.
Literally, I got bundles of wood in here. All sorts of shit.
The jungle trudge. All right,
So
Onyx.
next time I-
Okay, actually, we'll start. Leo, you were distracted by saving your monkey from almost suffocating in the bag. Simon, you're distracted checking your stock of inventory after handing Ismark the weapon. Actually, I need to roll for Ruby because Ruby's gonna be on the lookout most
Hey
likely.
guys,
Yes, don't
guys,
forget Ruby.
be envious. I have 4 buckets.
Why do you have so many buckets?
Yeah, what?
Uh,
What, Doug? Want some of that? Here.
We even get them.
I don't know.
Did you
Uh,
accidentally pick them up?
do what?
No, just Simon having 4 buckets. Like, do what? Did you accidentally pick them up? Like,
I think I brought them because I don't know. Maybe it was something to do with the rain catchers. Maybe I wanted a bucket for the rain catchers.
probably. That actually would make some sense.
I can't remember now.
But hey, you have 4 buckets.
Yeah. Desperate times is a helmet.
All right. This is pretty early morning. How long after waking up would you guys have waited? This is up to y'all. About what time of day?
At least an hour so I could attune to my stuff.
9 o'clock.
Um, yeah, all of you have been to the city and know that it's generally pretty busy. Everyone's checking stock and everything. Onyx, Owen, and Vil, you all get this unsettling feeling almost immediately of the eerie silence. There's nobody on the streets. Onyx and
We're
Owen,
in the
and something even more creepy sets in as you look overhead and you catch a glimpse of what you think is the Griffin guards at first. But they're wyverns.
Guns out and loaded.
I'm gonna tell everyone to pretty much hide or take cover
Everyone,
and cast Pass Without Trace.
ooh, nice. No, everyone make a stealth check for me. The
Ooh.
yeah, the winged creatures overhead are wyverns instead of griffins.
Are we able to actually tell that?
Okay.
Owen and Onyx can.
Okay.
Bella's going to flip her hood up.
Okay.
I'm still finding shit in my bag, boys.
Leo.
Yep. Oh, and I got
Jesus. Okay.
what the hell?
45 for Leo. Holy cow.
Leo
Leo
dematerializes into the street.
I can tell. The monkey, backpack mode, and then I just start hiding behind someone else.
Backpack mode.
Or you can just go into the backpack yourself. Oh, don't forget about Ruby.
Yeah, that's Ruby and his mark.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm not a caster anymore. Oh my god, I can't help it.
Oh, those are some bad rolls.
All right.
We're just all so surprised we don't have the immediate sense of being stealthy. None of us are rogues, I think.
I'm invisible. I forgot I had that ring.
Oh, so you can roll again for advantage.
25 for sure. Why not?
Yeah. Okay. 25.
25.
All right. Then I will say that Leo's success will cover up for most of the low rolls there. You guys, as you move to hiding positions as the wyverns, you guys notice 3 in the general area overhead. As you guys move in against the walls and crouch down looking for hiding spots, Simon, you trip over the rain catcher you drop as they're yelling at you to move. You hear one screech, and then there's just this eerie silence as you all hide in the alley. And then Wyvern swoops over the alley and is gone.
I'll distract you guys. Don't worry.
No.
Guys, what's going on here?
Why are we
Right,
hiding?
Let's move.
I pull up my sending stone and uh and to call Ott and ask him uh I'm finally back in Waterdeep, making my way back to the to the headquarters.
Uh, Almost immediately is the response. Oh, thank God you're back, boss. This is a real shitstorm. Um, the sick folks seem better, but wizards literally everywhere, and the dragons in the sky. The message goes silent.
Okay. So we're going to my idea, unless someone else has a better idea, sneak our way back to the Xanathars and essentially just try and find out exactly what's going on. Apparently, there's wizards everywhere, and yeah, the city really has been taken over. That's not good.
That's not good at all.
I I didn't think it was this bad.
I guess we can go with your plan. We'd better get more information before we figure out what we can do about it.
Yep. All right.
Do we want to make a distraction to make it easier for us?
Uh, no, we'll save the distraction. Maybe, maybe. You have
Well, if we
something
make
that
a distraction, it'll draw any of the dragon's eyes and whatnot elsewhere, while we try and sneak across the sea.
I just don't want us to be separated. I don't know how you're gonna do the distraction.
Well, we just light a fire. Set fire to one of the buildings. It'll pop and crackle and bang. Things will go, what's that? And then we just bugger up.
I honestly do hate how that is honestly a good plan right now.
I mean, we can be a little bit tactical about it and, pick a building that isn't next to other ones. Try and find a
Yeah.
building that's sort of like separate, so only one building burns. Don't have to burn down the city. Just burn down a building. People go, what's going on? Go investigate. While we try and scurry away.
All right, well then let's find this building real fast then.
Right? We look for a building that is separate.
Look, I'm not trying to fight someone on a freaking wyvern right now.
It's only a wyvern. It's not even a real dragon.
I don't know, man. That poison be strong.
Just disintegrate it.
How many of that do you have? What do I need? Roll perception, DM.
All right, sorry. What was that? I had a lot of stuff going over there on Discord in my chat. What was that?
Me and Simon, we're gonna look for, like in the position that we are in, like look for a building next to us that we can just catch on fire that isn't going to spread too fast.
Tinder.
Yes. Roll a perception.
Well, hopefully that isn't going to spread.
And a D100.
Do you get extra perception because I'm helping?
Yep, you can roll advantage.
Okay, then we roll perception one more time. 17. That's a lot better.
Nice.
And it got an 82 on the one D100. I don't know if high is good or not.
You do find a empty building, relatively removed. There's an alleyway between it and the next row of buildings, but it's about as isolated as you're going to get in this area.
All right, better than nothing.
ground.
And a quick peek inside the windows of the ground floor, it appears to be empty.
Are there any basements?
Let's
Any breweries on the ground?
Probably not over here in this part of town.
Safe.
All right. start the fire,
Right.
and then we start making our way to the city to Xanathar's.
Okay. Get everyone to roll stealth with advantage, plus the d10 or plus the 10. Brain auto added D in there.
All right, 20, 21.
Oh yeah, making up for it.
Very nice. Let's see. I'll roll Ismark, Ruby.
Wait,
Do they have advantage too?
Yes. Oh, so Ismark, that's an 18. Good
I
call.
rolled in the wrong sheet.
yeah, I was about
Oh,
to say, how did you roll for
I just saw
Ruby?
the name.
I was like,
It's
wait,
like-
why is the modifier different?
Wait, who rolled the nat one?
Is Mark?
Yeah, Ismark did.
Uh,
But got the 18 on the advantage. How in the hell? How did Leo roll lower than Reed?
Something's wrong here.
All right, now Ruby. God, their rolls. Like this whole campaign.
Yeah, Ruby has been worthless.
I'm about to just pick her up because that's all she is. She's just a lightweight. She's just a paperweight now. Just, you had some good moments, but
Yeah, very few and far between. I had such high hopes for this character, and I just rolled garbage.
it happens. Sunday's probably not your day. That's all what it is.
Oh, I got a new shirt. I didn't show y'all yet. It has this raccoon on it holding a D20, and it says "My rolls are trash."
Fair.
Love that shirt. Oh, Vil, roll me a stealth check at advantage. Wait, why did my camera
Snap.
not focus? Nice.
Snap, Bill, snap.
All right. So yeah, with Pass Without a Trace, you guys move fairly quickly through the streets, making up for each other, and with the distraction behind you, you guys make it pretty quickly. About 12 minutes through the city till you can find a sewer entrance that Vil and Onyx would recognize as usable. Vil because of her background.
As a walk, I'm just gonna say to Simon, like, I honestly am upset that, like, not long ago we had a discussion about burning houses in towns, and had to do it.
Now we need it.
Wait, what do you mean? When? What? When?
Oh, this was before you.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Look, burning houses is efficient ways of distracting people. Nobody likes a burning house.
Like, it's
I'm a little alarmed, Potato, by how often you have characters that justify burning shit to the ground.
Look, fire is fascinating.
is that one of your character's flaws, or is that just you?
It should be. It's a potato flaw.
I hope in our pirate campaign your guy isn't a pyro freak either.
Maybe.
Don't burn the ship. That's all I'm gonna ask. Just don't burn the ship.
The only one I cannot think of ever advocating for burning something was Stark. Am I missing? Or did he ever do it?
I don't think so.
Because Doran wanted to burn down the winery.
Zane did burn down a house.
Zane did burn a house down. And Simon just recommended this one.
You know, I think almost every character has at
No,
least
Thark
attempted
was
or
scared
tried
of
to.
fire.
That's
Thark was
right.
scared of fire. He was not a fan of it.
Oh yeah, because he was wood.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was a big
I
tree.
You saying him being afraid of fire reminded me that he was a tree ant.
Mind you, we did set fire to a lawn to draw out the people in the house of the
Yep.
the noble's house that we were
Yeah.
trying to get to.
Yeah, that was his doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did recommend setting fire to the house, the lawn. Look, fire works.
So,
People go,
yeah.
"Oh shit, there's fire."
So you are 4 for 4 on your characters in this campaign.
Like I said, fire works. What else are you gonna do?
I feel like you can do so many other things than just fire. Fire just seems like an easy out.
It is. You just set fire to it and it does the thing. You don't have to maintain anything.
And with the exception of Zane, the other 3 actually benefited the party.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Fire just works. And like Zane wasn't even intentional. It just happened.
Oh man, that one was hilarious.
We blew up a brewery, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a basement brewery.
The worst bit was like it was literally just like a flash grenade. It was like a preemptive. It wasn't even like there was a known enemy in there. It's just like, I'm just gonna fireball in here just in case, and then all hell broke loose.
That was fun.
Ridiculous.
I wonder if that's the sewer path we're taking, so we just see this big hole along the way.
I wonder if it's been fixed. It's quite a mess. Anyway.
So, yep, 12 minutes through the streets, you make it to a sewer entrance, and you know it'll be another 10 minutes to the Xanathars.
Let's do it.
We'll make our way to the Xanathars.
Alright, easy enough.
If we're... Yeah, we're gonna rush our way to the Xanathar. Like, once I know we're no longer in sight of the Griffins, just like, go. Fast pace.
Okay. That'd work. You find nothing along the way. Until you get about 2 minutes out from the Xanathar entrance. And you find... who's got my highest passive now? Owen,
might be
I think.
Owen?
Or is it Vil?
20.
Yeah, it's Owen.
Yeah.
I have 20 passive perception.
Right. Then you find the Xanathar symbol, the circle with the 10 spokes in yellow paint. And then there is an eye stalk. Very old looking, but still seems to be functional. As you guys approach, it turns and looks at you.
I'm invisible, so it can't see me.
This is true. Turns and looks at you. See it and turn to look at the party.
I'll point it out to the rest of the party and say, hey, we're being watched.
Disintegrate.
Is that not one of mine? Yeah.
I don't know. Is it? Was it?
What would a night stalk be doing down here? Like, it's like Nid is in town, so is it mine or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would know that they still use some of it in the surveillance network.
Okay, then yeah, I'll just say leave it. It's for surveillance. And then just keep going. I mean, if it still works, then that's good. That's good.
Depends who's on the other end of it.
If they would have raided, they would have probably destroyed it. Hmm.
Maybe.
Okay.
No, what is this? So yeah, we keep going.
All right. You continue past that to one of the entrances that leads down a spiral staircase into the actual guild hall. And as you enter, you notice the chamber is full of people, very heavily armed, as Amagro steps forward. You guys remember him immediately as a squat dwarf with a Minotaur helmet. And he steps forward and goes, "Good to have you back, boss."
Sorry it took so long. Alright, so what happened? Tell me everything.
Come on now, and he leads you further into the chamber, leaving the guards to hold the door. And as you guys are walking through, he says, "Wouldn't have believed it myself, but I saw it. Manshoon's back."
Who? Manchun?
The head of the Zentarum. We all thought he was dead, but he's very much not dead.
Oh, that's bad.
But
There's a good.
apparently there's a bunch of spell slingers in red with him. Seems to have brought a whole army.
A bunch of spell singer.
My
spell
invisible self
singers
looks at Ruby.
in red, you say, as I slowly turn back to look at Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby like leans their head back, just that very frustrated shit.
Actually, Bill is also wearing red too right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just coincidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
purely
But I
coincidence.
also look at Bill not like is this your doing, but more of a that is a very inconvenient color right now.
And Ruby does just breathe out the word shit.
Okay. So, what are we working with? Do do we have any territories that we have under our control? How much do they have under control? Like, is it the entire city? Is there like fighting in the streets? Like anything?
And as you finish walking through this hallway, you enter the former Xanathar chamber. It's been cleaned up entirely. There's no more of the purple haze in the area. The fish tank has been removed.
I like the tank.
And the entire room seems to be converted into a barracks. And there are 24 Waterdeep guards, as well as Cromley. And he looks up and is it Cromley? I don't feel like that's right.
That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right.
You mean like the captain of the guard,
Yeah.
Heistus?
Heistus, my
Heistus. Yes,
buddy? As
Heistus.
soon as I see him, I pop out of invisibility. Heistus, buddy!
I'm not gonna lie to you. The only reason why I know his name was Heistus is because of Dragon Heist. It's like, come on,
Yes.
the name is right there.
Cromley was the investigator that tried to get Vil to sign up for the Wizard Guild. But anyway, yes, Heistus is there. And as you guys enter, you come running at him and he goes, "Son of a bitch. Well, at least you guys survived."
I hug him, forgetting all COVID protocol.
There is no virus ravaging the lands of Waterdeep currently. He embraces the hug. And he says, "Never thought I'd be happy to see y'all. Welcome back."
I would say it's good to be back, but that would be lying.
He says, "There's a lot of shit happening now that I never thought would happen." And he sort of just points at Amagro. He says, "Working with this guy down here, watching wizards of Thay march down the streets of Waterdeep, wyverns overhead. It's been a rough couple of weeks."
Yeah. Did they
I'll
catch
ask-
you guys
I'll
by
ask him.
surprise?
Has there been any sightings of Neolor?
We had a lead right before Manchun marched into the streets. We called off the operation.
That's fair.
It seems that he's held up in the old Castle Lantern place, but that's where we were headed. That was 2 weeks ago, though, so no telling.
Hey, Leo, can you get into contact with your dad real fast? Just to see if he's alive, or if he's even in the city.
I was kind of avoiding this through the exact point. I don't want him to be dead. Can I? Alright, I need to do this eventually, anyways. I'll cast message and just message my dad and ask, "Are you okay? Where are you?"
There's a long pause, and you hear his voice come back as almost a whisper. And he says, "You need to stay out of Waterdeep. They've got the whole city. We're safe. They're not nothing with the citizens, but they have the city. Stay away from Waterdeep, son." Message goes silent.
Okay. I relay that. I say that I think he's okay. I think he's hiding. He was whispering most of it. He didn't exactly say where he was.
Well, at least you know he's alive. Could you ask him for his location? At least if he's in Waterdeep.
He's still in here.
Oh yeah, I guess he did say that. Well, we'll try and look for him.
Okay.
This is a mess. Small question, but where did everyone go? Normally, Waterdeep is, like, bustling with people. I can't imagine everyone's just hiding out in their houses or whatever. Like, you would still hear something.
They probably are, or they're on lockdown. This looks like a military takeover.
Yeah, ISIS says they, as far as I could tell, they turned some of the farms on the outlying lands into camps. There are some that managed to hide out in the city, but I mean, I don't know what good that does. I mean, it's been 2 weeks. Most folks aren't prepared to hold down that long.
Do you know if we can need any help?
I got
Or are we?
sort of gestures to the room.
Alright.
What the enemy forces are? How many people are there?
I don't have a number. It looks like an army though. Loads of wizards, armed militia. They
Which
came
is,
ready.
like, what kind of, like, are they, like, how powerful are they? What kind of stuff are they doing?
Just waving hands. People couldn't move. Damage spells. It was open warfare for the first 2 days. They came in with a full show of force.
What are they strong enough that, like, the average person just couldn't do anything, or like were there people being? Were you able to stand up against?
There was some resistance, but we didn't stand much of a chance.
Okay. And who's this man shooting?
Apparently, he's the old leader of the Xanathars.
Centera.
Centaurum. So,
Manchun used to lead the Zentarum before Devil Starstrong. Has he been revived yet?
I have no idea.
And what is he? Is he a wizard?
Oh yeah, very powerful wizard. And Ruby speaks up. Chances are he's probably seeking a deal for lichdom with the wizards. They is an entire empire that's ran by a council of liches.
Huh. Who's the lich you work for?
Saztam.
Is he part of this deal?
No idea. Never mentioned it to me. I was off to get the soulmonger, and I had no idea about this. That would... I'd
Do I believe her?
make an insight check.
Probably.
You don't sense any life from it.
Okay.
How powerful is the lich that you worship? Well, I'll say worship, like work for.
Tam?
Yeah, whichever one of your spine.
Seems to be rather powerful.
Because you yourself are quite powerful.
Yeah, I've never seen him in active combat. Seems to be governance. I mean, that they're political more than warriors.
Okay. If I was to gauge Ruby on like the magic power that she has displayed, is she comparable to Simon, or is she? Would I feel that she's weaker?
Uh, make an Arcana check.
Oof. Still 18.
Still an 18 though. The most powerful spell that you have seen her use is etherealness, and you know that to be a 7th level spell.
Okay. Okay, so she is still relatively powerful. Huh. Okay, and I asked the who's in charge of this place. So when they came in, if you were to put a number to like the forces, like the wizards, the militia, is it literally like a full scale like 500, 1,000 man army? Because that's hard to hide.
It was an
Or was it
invasion
like-
force. They marched through the streets.
Okay. So it's not like a 50 man, 200 man.
No, this was an army. They came prepared. They knew the city was weak.
Why was it weak?
The death curse.
Were they not affected at all? Well, I guess not.
I mean, before the death curse, we were doing this one thing, and we got into a fight, and then the next day, that's when the death curse that's when we really noticed it. So that didn't really help. And if they came in around that time, then yeah,
Wait, what fight?
that was like a skirmish. I don't know how big it was, but where we were, it was the Xanathar, these guys' leader, the Beholder,
Uh-huh.
and a couple of his guys, and the town guards. I'm trying to remember if there was one more group of people that got involved in the fight or not. But the point is that there was a big fight, and yeah, we didn't scale to the didn't get have the whole city involved, but it still did damage.
Where's Jalaxel?
So
We-
Axel,
We never
he
caught him.
left.
Heistus tells you he never caught him.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, Jalax left like the moment his disguise faded, which was funny.
He tried.
Well, what
I
we got
saw
on our
through
side?
it.
What we got on our side then? Because to fight numbers, you need numbers. You can't like, I might be a reasonable wizard, but I can't fight an army.
Yeah, and I honestly, and I hopefully doubt that we're the only group of people willing to fight.
No. So like city guard, many of them survived. Where are they? They've all been slaughtered. What's the deal? Like, if you, yeah, where is and how many of our friendly forces are there?
Confirmed forces here are 3 dozen for the Xanathar forces and 2 dozen guards and myself. We do have one other outpost north of the city. The what's it? I'm trying to remember the wards. Castle Ward, I think. Probably 3 dozen guards there. I don't. There's surely resistance groups. I mean, Waterdeep had its retired heroes.
So we're looking at 150 units, like at most, versus however many they brought in.
Yeah.
Maybe 500,000 would be like.
Plus, we haven't had any recon lately. It's just we were sending recon out initially last week, and started losing them. So
To what? What are you losing to?
wizards.
They've been getting caught,
militia.
and then
Yeah.
who knows? Either tortured for information or killed.
Well,
Usually both.
Yeah.
Your recon is it are they skilled magicians or are they just your stealthy boys?
As stealthy as we could get them.
Okay, so if
You
you
don't have-
had if you had some more stealthy boys buffed up with some magical support, do you reckon that would be worth a try?
Probably we could get some information at least.
Yeah. Do we have an idea as to what the enemy forces' plan is? Are they just settling here? Are they buggering off? Is this a forward base until they can do something else? Do we know what their objective is?
No idea. Again, the scouts stopped coming back.
Okay, but we don't know what this guy's.
No demands have been issued citywide. It seems to be an occupation.
The one time would rule need corn. Alright. We can be, for a little bit, we can be the stealth force. Because we know we can defend ourselves, but
Well, okay. Well, I'm not very stealthy. I don't have much confidence in my stealth. I can aid people, but I am not really stealthy.
fair enough.
If you want, I can make us look like part of their forces. If I can get a look at their force, I could make us look like them. As a group, I can make all of us look like them.
I know I can help out the stealth group in gathering information with my pass without trace. I could also turn. Never mind.
I can turn someone invisible, but not for very long.
I mean, if they have magic as well, they might actually be using it to spot people who are invisible.
Yeah, possible.
But
that would also work against any illusion magic. So, it's like seeming is what I was going to use, which would change our appearance. Would also.
It is worth the risk to send out someone, but I don't want to send them out if it means a certain death.
I don't know if they're capturing or killing people.
I mean,
They went for capturing and was not above wholesale slaughter with resistance.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. I was reading.
uh, uh, Heistus says their objective seemed to be capture early on, but anybody resisted was met with wholesale slaughter.
Yeah, so at this point, it's just you're caught, you're dead. Have
Met them
you
pre-battle, they
managed?
just disappeared.
Have you? Do you know if anyone managed to get out of the city? Get help from outside.
Uh, some ran. Hopefully, they're getting help and not just saving their ass.
I mean, the question is, do we have to like? Okay, so here's the thing, right? Do we
Hmm.
have to fight an entire army? Because I don't think that's possible with what we have here. Okay. Or if we effectively cut the head off the snake, will it all fall apart? Because if we can get in and kill whoever's leading this whatever this is, will that solve the issue, or will the force effectively keep going and it won't matter?
We won't know until we find out.
Yeah, well, I think the only real like immediate backup we could get was be if we find where the prisoners are and free them and get them to fight. But I don't think that would be enough from what they've been explaining. So yeah, I
Uh,
think we have to fight the leader.
yeah, if we're gonna do something like that, we'll need to get everyone involved.
Oh, okay.
And
Here's another question. Does anybody has anybody seen the dragon come out of the docks?
I'm pretty sure it's a young dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
What
Still,
about the one guarding the vault?
still been there for a while, I assume. Dragons are
Oh,
relatively tiny
right,
creatures.
that one, that
Right.
dragon.
Yeah, but okay. So there's a dragon in the docks, which I've gone and met. Okay. And then what's this other dragon? Because I remember someone else mentioning another dragon as well. What's the other dragon you talking
Yeah,
about?
there's a
The
dragon
gold dragon.
guarding the vault.
Yeah, that has the staff that should keep all like dragons and everything away from Waterdeep.
Okay, well, why don't me and Bill can go to the one in the docks maybe, and then we can go. You guys can maybe try and get to the other one. If we can get these dragons on our side, that's an incredible force for us. Like even if one is a young dragon, like do you know how old the other dragon is?
He
Oh,
seems to be. Yeah, he seems to be ancient.
okay, well that's massive. A creature of that age, of that power. If we had two dragons, we're not weak. We could do some damage.
Well, you can try.
Because okay, well, here's a thought: if we get those two dragons on our side, we clear the skies of the wyverns. We have dragons flying around dealing with the hordes. If you imagine all the militia, all the lower level wizards that are huddling up, they just wipe them out with the dragon with their breath. So that would deal with the numbers. That would aid us massively in the numbers game. And then all we would have to do is, as the more able figures in this debacle, would have to take out the more powerful enemies, be it the
As true
leader
as,
and the high level stuff.
as true as all that may be, Simon. Again, we'll need to have as not. We'll need to have a much bigger force than what we have right now.
What about guerrilla warfare? Take them out in little bits and pieces.
That's what I was thinking about. But we'll need to get intel for that. So let's start with that first, getting intel. And we
You
can
hear a
then we can
voice from the far side of the room says, "I got your intel."
I look towards the voice.
There appears to be no one standing there. And as the room falls silent, turning to look to the source of the voice, there's a ripple of imagery as the invisibility is dropped and Turlaxel is standing there with his arms crossed leaning against the wall.
Hey, I asked about you.
I heard.
I thought you left.
Saw you clowns sneaking through the streets. It's nice to have you back. Fun to watch. You always have chaos on your side.
You definitely didn't see me.
No, not all of you. But your old wizard there was making quite the noise for a bit.
Yeah, he was. Well, if you're willing to help us, please, any information would be very beneficial right now.
What's your price? Because nothing from you is for free.
His price is the city gets saved.
I was gonna say his price is his life.
Yeah, that's a stupid.
I think right now all of our prices is our lives because we're not gonna get out of this on our own.
If he wants to try and make a profit, all he can fuck her off. Go take a walk on the street. See how well you do.
I could have just skipped town and gone back home to Luskin, but
See you later.
the city's kind of growing on me, and I don't like the way it looks these days.
Same. So, what's the information?
Manchun's taken the palace. They identified and assassinated numerous masked lords. Blackstaff is dead, and he's captured the Open Lord and has declared himself Open Lord of the city.
Wait, Blackstaff is dead?
Afraid so. Saw it myself. She put up a hell of a fight. Gave the staff off to some tall fellow covered in hair.
He wouldn't have had a friend of his nearby. Like, how hairy exactly?
Pretty hairy. He wasn't alone though. Yeah, you're right. Lizard folk.
That has to be Sid and Reed. Oh my god, where could they be right now? I hope they're okay too.
You know, they bring the kind of chaos that y'all bring, and it's fun to watch.
Do you know where they are?
No, I lost sight of them.
We'll look for your friends soon, Bill. But you said that that they keep wanting to say monsoon.
Yeah.
Monsoon.
Yeah.
The staff, the black staff is very powerful though. I don't actually know how powerful. But the stone, when I was talking with the Stone of Galore, he wanted me to take it, so it had to have been super powerful. I'm sure it would aid us if we were able to find it.
Well,
You are,
that's
though.
I've got more bad news. That gold dragon of yours didn't make it out.
What happened to it?
Dozen wizards.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Was it in dragon
Wait,
form, or was it
How would
human?
they have? How would they have known? Did the dragon come out, or did they go down and find him?
Manchun was after the staff. Apparently tracked it down there, sent the forces in. He's got the staff.
I want to insight everything he is saying to us because I think he's pulling all out of his ass.
Right. Right. You've not noticed anything out of any ticks. Hang on, I'm replaying everything in my head to see if he actually did say anything that was a lie. No, he was shooting straight.
Okay.
I want to help this to him, and I kind of want insight too.
Okay.
Are you playing double agent? Just asking, just in case. Like, are you playing both sides?
He laughs. He takes the wide brim hat off and scratches his head and puts the hat back on. He says, "Can't blame you for doubting." No, Manchun killed me. That's no fun for me.
Just want to make sure.
And he actually side eyes Ruby, and he says, "I may be bald. I don't think they'd take me either, though."
Hmm. I'll take note of that. Okay.
You can make an
So
insight if you'd like.
yeah, sure. I'll make an insight. I'd like to see why he was looking at Ruby. What my +2 to insight? Ah,
Leo, were you wanting to make an insight?
I'm thinking about it now because he said it the way he said it. I don't know. You know, I'll just do it just cause.
I would if I'd be allowed to, because he screwed us
Okay,
over before.
go for it.
Okay, I just want to make sure because you already have two. So
Nice.
Will will not because she's too worried about other things right now.
All right. Owen and Leo. His hesitancy seems almost like a tell for him because you notice he's very quick with his words. Um, he there seems to be some distruth, but you can't place exactly what it was.
okay.
After listening to everything talk, everything just felt right, but that exchange after Leo asked him if he was a double agent, something seemed off.
So what's the plan then?
hmm.
Say we scout and try a little bit of guerrilla warfare.
Let's try and yeah, let's try and do that, and also look for Ville's friend. Because if Ville needs that staff, then if that staff can help, we're gonna need that staff.
Bill, do you know if they know any, I don't know, secret languages, or is there any code or something that you could leave? Anything that they would recognize?
Um, I could probably mention. Uh,
Is there any
not,
just an obscure language that you know and know?
is Barovian a language that they would?
Mm-mm.
uh,
Is there, or is there like just a phrase that would mean something to them but nobody else?
To who?
Her friends.
Sit and read.
Sit
Hmm.
and read. Can you think of anything that you could leave, like just right
Um,
around?
Vil has her statue of Irina.
Ideally, it's something that you could put in multiple places.
Yeah,
Is there nothing that maybe you did in the past that you shared with them that you could mention?
I mean, well, I mean, we did a lot of things. I could probably say something about like the Devil Strahd, I guess. But like,
Is
I
that
don't know how to word it that because that sounds suspicious.
well, no?
So like, I don't
If anybody looks at something that it wouldn't mean anything to anybody else.
probably
So
not.
is Strahd a person?
He was a vampire.
Okay, well, okay, so maybe you could go something like Strahd dwells below something. Strahd dwells below the city. Because everybody else that would be like, okay, well, who the fuck is Strahd?
Yeah,
Nobody else would realize that, would they?
that would work. Yeah. Um, I guess we'll like take out some pieces of paper, just start
Unless
like
unless
script.
unless we want to put the mansion somewhere. Is there a place in Waterdeep that is hidden, but is notable?
No, probably the letters would be better.
because like if you, for example, if you did the mansion, you could always say, I don't know, Strahd is at, I don't know, let's just say it's a pub. Strahd is at the something inn, and then we could put the mansion there, and then we could stay over there. That way, if they saw the message, they go, okay, so Strahd, something to do with you, for example. Like only you would know about it. Let's go to whatever this
But
place is.
Leo can. Oh, Leo has to let people in, and he doesn't know what they look like really.
What about my blacksmithing shop?
How is that? We don't even know.
Have they ever been in Waterdeep? Like, could we tell them like a specific place?
Okay. Now, as an aside, Sid and Reed, you guys have been in Waterdeep for about 3 weeks.
Okay.
You took up work with Durnan and were living at the Yawning Portal, waiting for your friend Vil to return. You did get a message for the location of Owen's blacksmith shop at one point, which you had a brief talk with Bonnie, and I cannot remember the tabaxi's name that was also running the place. We'll get back to that.
It's been
What?
it's been so long.
It has been so long. I'll find it though. You spoke with them and knew that Vil had left with this party to go to Cholt. Within a couple of days of that, the army from Thay stormed in under the command of Manchun, taking the city. You guys saved many people, smuggling them out of the city, and commenced in guerrilla warfare before 3 days ago you helped Blackstaff on a mission to take out Manchun. It failed, and the Blackstaff gave you, Sid, the staff, with the message, get this to Vil. As you guys escaped the palace, barely with your lives. Where would you have gone after that?
Would the yawning portal have been abandoned by now?
More or less.
Then that's where we would go. That would where me and Reed would have set up our hideout.
Okay.
Yeah,
Either
I agree. I forgot to tell you, DM. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
If it's possible, then we'll just remove that. But I had told Xylo that wherever we stayed, I wasn't gonna sleep in a room. I was gonna like build an underground like house, and I was gonna sleep.
Well, it's very on brand for Reed.
So I don't know if we would be staying there or we would be staying in the pit thing inside. The pit.
I was just about to say I would think that Reed would actually push for you guys to be hiding out inside the yawning portal.
oh yeah, definitely like in the pit. Who knows? There might be a couple of other survivors down there with us. But that's up to you. But yeah, we're definitely like
Okay.
hiding out there.
All right. So with that, Owen, your messages did not go through.
I didn't think so.
But so you guys have spent the last 3 days pretty much recovering. Sid, you are in possession of Blackstaff, the Blackstaff. And as far as equipment that the two of you guys would have on you, you guys have been on your own traveling various Faerun for the last 2-3 months, so it's pretty much open game. Whatever you.
Vorpal sword.
Maybe.
I think it was uh, was it a rare and 2 uncommons for starting characters? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think.
It might have been a rare 3 common.
Yeah.
Well, I'll think about that later.
Yeah.
Or now, but
I would say that each of you could be in possession of a very rare. Y'all are 18th level. You guys have been traveling for a while. Who knows what that goblin family would have gifted you?
they were such a nice
The
goblin family.
wagons. Magic items.
I already know what one magic item I'm gonna have.
I just imagine, before you leave, here's a legendary item capable of destroying cities. Good luck.
Neat. Put it in my pocket and walk away. Oh, and side note, Bill, remember, Sid is illiterate.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I was not gonna bring it up, but I did remember that.
What are her things? Oh my god, no! She would not say anything that she would about Strahd. She would write something about don't eat the meat pies below the city.
Perfect.
He finds me in the
Perfect.
city.
That's how you get Sid and Reed's attention.
Yes.
I need
That is what she would write.
preemptively before we get to that, just so I can remember later. Reed, roll me a wisdom saving throw. A year later, and you're still having withdrawals.
You gotta open up his character sheet. You
Yeah, I
gotta
know it.
Yeah, it's okay. It's in a way.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Oof.
All right, so are you're leaving a note or what? How are we doing this?
Yeah, she would probably write up like several notes and like probably tearing like a sheet and like a sheet of parchment, like 4 pieces, writing "Don't eat meat pies below the city." To try and go around and like put them up places.
Hell, I was just gonna write it on walls.
With what?
You grab a stone and carve it into another stone. It's not hard. I got some chalk. I got some ink. Dip my finger in some ink.
Can we not
rub it off.
contact them?
Sorry,
Can we just not contact them with magic?
I don't know them.
I don't know them either, but do you know them? I mean, obviously you know them, but I mean, like, can you cast a spell?
Not today. I was prepared to come in fighting today. Not preparing. to
Wouldn't
fight.
Leo technically have seen them when we first came into the cave where they were being held?
You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, I think it would have just.
You're absolutely right.
I mean, okay. The sending requires you to be familiar with them.
Familiar.
So
Yeah.
that depends. So depending on, like, did you speak to them,
Nope.
or did you just see them?
Yeah, because I remember we kept begging every party member to free us. So
Yeah.
we spoke for a little bit as they were freeing us.
Yeah. Wait, no, because they had already.
Oh wait, they got banished.
Yeah,
before.
they
You're
had
right.
already
We
been
only saw
banished.
them. Yeah, we
You
them
saw
before
him
the
get banished, so you didn't even speak with him.
True. There's that.
You even get to say hello.
I mean, we can just wait a day if you want.
Yeah.
What we can do if you want to. 'Cause what time is it right now? It's morning today. So what we can do right now, if you want to, is we can attempt to gather information. That could be today's mission, and then tomorrow you could contact Sid and Reed and get them to come to here. And then hopefully at that point we'll have some information that we can use. I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless maybe today we try and contact the little dragon in the water and see if they have any ideas, knowledge, plans, anything.
Mhm.
Do we know? I ask whoever the guy in the corner is. Do you know where this golden dragon died? What happened to them?
Outside the vault, he fought back.
No,
Would it be worth going investigating? Do you reckon there'd be anything of use there?
Are
They
we able to bring him back,
they scoured the place.
like with a spell?
if we could, we should probably save that for later.
They really did a number on the guy. I mean, if you got the high level magic, maybe, but
Frank could do it tomorrow.
Call Rank back.
I mean, like it's definitely an option. It is definitely an option.
I mean, because you said that if it's an ancient dragon, he could be really helpful. I just need
Yeah.
I can do it. I just need a 1,000 gold worth diamond.
Blimey.
Anyone I look to my gang and just say, anyone up for jewelry shopping?
they sort of exchange nods, and Amagro says, "Yeah, we can get some folks on it."
All right. What else do you guys need? Or is it just the diamond, Leo?
Oh no, that's it. That's the only item I need to cast the spell. That's if we decide to bring him back.
If
It
we
would take me a long time though, so I don't know if that place is on the watch. I'm not sure if we should risk it because it takes like about an hour or so to actually cast.
I mean, if you're able to hide yourself pretty well, but if you don't want to take the risk, understandable.
I mean, we can definitely look into it. First we've got to find the body. Like, so before we even consider.
No, we know where it is.
Yeah, but unless they moved it, they might have moved it. They might have, not to be too graphic, but they might have chopped it into little pieces. Like we don't know.
Did they move it, Drill Axel?
I haven't been back.
They
Right.
literally could have tried to dispose of the body to prevent this from being a thing. We have literally no idea. It is a dragon after all. They're quite valuable resources.
Hmm. Sure.
So okay, so here. So, I don't know what to do. When we came in, what forces did we see? We saw the wyverns flying around in the air. Did we see any patrols wandering around?
Yeah, moving through the streets, you guys would have seen a handful of patrols here and there. Every time you caught a glimpse, it seemed to be one wizard-looking individual in red robes, being escorted with two guards, heavily armed, thick armor, shield and swords.
Okay, and were they like was it a common occurrence, or were they
Yeah,
sort of
pretty
like
common.
far between? Pretty common. So the chances of us sort of skulking around isn't like super duper easy.
Do what?
Like the chance of us like nipping around the city is it's going to be a difficult task.
Yes. You guys all rolled really well in that last time working as a group under Pass Without a Trace.
So upsetting that I can only do that once per long rest.
I personally haven't explored much of this sewer system. How far does the sewer system go in terms of the city? How much access is there? Can we
Uh,
use this to navigate majority of the city?
We should be able to.
So
uh,
if we want to travel to, say, for example, the other side, we should be able to get there underground.
Heist says mostly it's not completely interconnected. There's different networks. It's not all one big network. But for the
But
most part, we could get pretty far.
I, I might be able to connect the networks if they're not too far apart. Is that if you were to try and draw a mental map of the networks, are there points where they might connect? They could possibly connect.
I don't see why not.
Okay. So the possibility of us getting around, navigating completely underground, is high, which means we should have good movement about the city. There's no reason to say we couldn't nip to the other side. I say nip, but you know what I mean. There's no reason why we couldn't nip to go to the other side of the city and poke around over there if there's something that we need to go look at.
Are you, are you able to do that right now, Simon?
No, not my. No, I need to take a rest.
Okay.
And it wouldn't last long either. It only opens it up, so it'd be a one-way.
Then I guess we'll need to know what's on the other side, or if you
But
go.
I mean, I do have other spells that can move us.
Hmm.
Like if we want to just be moving about, I can take other spells. I can prepare other things.
Oh no, never mind. I was about to ask Owen if he could use his familiar to scout around for a bit.
Yeah, I could do that.
Oh, then, please. I don't know. I didn't know if you had your familiar back or not.
Yeah, I'll snap my fingers and bring him
Dill could also go.
because he shouldn't be dead. So
Be careful. Not too high, not too low. Just be careful of the wyverns.
Dill does look like well, no, he's about the size of a squirrel, so
Yeah, but he could lurk around on the ground floor. It's not an issue. Like that's to be funny. Like familiars are really useful in this situation simply because a crow or a squirrel, like nobody's gonna care about. It's just a
You can
creature.
hide, and you can quickly dart in the building. They can search around, and how many feet can they go far from you?
They can go however far. Communication's 100 feet. I
Okay.
think. Is that right?
Yeah, it is.
And for me, if I wanted to send Dill out, it's indefinite. We just have to be on the same plane of existence.
Yep.
Well, then Dill would work out even better.
Dill is a bit more suspicious though, because he doesn't look like an animal. He's about the size of a squirrel, but he doesn't look like a squirrel. He's
Hence
also
why.
wearing the robe.
I would
Hence,
say
well,
right now with the familiars, you're finding a bunch of wizards. That's all I'll say. Bye.
Hey, Foz.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah. With Dill, he just sticks to the alleyways and stuff.
Yeah, it just stays hidden. Just pure recon. That's it. Just eyes and ears.
What information are we trying to gather anyway? Because we have an idea on the forces, do we not? Unless we want to like try and update that information.
It's about an army size. That's the information that we got. We don't know the exact number.
No,
the exact number.
we're not going to be able to count them, are we? So we're just going to have to guess.
Yeah. Well, the main things that we're gonna be is like looking for like any like places of importance, such as like any supply armories that they might have, their barracks. Um, we know where their leader is located, so that's not too hard. Just getting there is gonna be the more difficult part.
Okay, well we can leave that to familiars. We can send out familiars, and as long as they come back, we should be good. But even if we lose them, I mean, let's be real. It's not like we're losing a person.
Yeah.
I think losing Dill is like losing a person.
We didn't say anything about a homunculus. We said familiars.
Fair.
But I don't know how many wizards here are in as part of. Actually, do I know how many magic users are part of the Senators? If we have any,
Uh, if you have any, it would be like fourth level would be like the most powerful of them.
that's not too bad.
You guys, oh god, I'd have to go. The pit fighters. There were wizards in it.
I mean, they don't have to be wizards, just spellcasters in
Yeah,
general.
spellcasters. The most powerful spellcaster in the Xanathar's Guild is Rin, the child that fought with alongside Vil and was asking about um, the the pet rat. Speaking of, whatever happened to the pet rat?
I told you we were. I asked if we could have like a thing where he died, and it was gonna be a whole thing, but then we never did it. So, we've never talked about it. So I guess he's still chilling up in my hat or my hair. I don't know.
I mean, he could have died while off screen, which is hurtful to know because I really like that
I
rat.
completely forgot about that.
So I don't know, DM. What did happen to my rat?
Um,
It's got superpowers.
um,
It gained mirror image.
we actually could retcon you leaving, giving the rat to Rin. Rin was a shape changer like you.
Was she really?
Yeah.
Isn't that why Vil gave her the rat?
I think so.
Yeah, they had a connection.
Oh yeah. I think
She-
she did like a little something to like
Mm-hmm.
prove it. I remember that now.
No,
Gave the rat.
Owen.
I know Bonnie did, but I thought Rin did too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
somebody had true sight during
I
that
did.
fight. You
I
did.
did. Yeah.
And
That's
saw
why
that.
I know that Vil. That's why I know that
Yeah.
Vil's thingy.
Yeah.
Because there was Vil. There was the this dude person.
Rin,
person thing,
little girl.
Ren, and then there was a were rat,
Mm-hmm.
and there was something else I want to say. There's a couple.
No one is who they say they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple.
I don't even remember who all was in that room.
No, it was during the big fight because
Yeah.
this is like the first session I was in. This is the first time Simon came down here.
So when you see the big fight, we're talking about like the first fight, like the 3 versus 3, or the second fight.
Yeah, that one.
The second, the one down here.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean, like in the arena, because I'm like,
Yeah, the 3-on-3,
Like-
and then you had
Oh,
Owen
it
fought the
was-
Minotaur after.
Yeah, no, it was the first fight down here.
okay,
Because then Simon wandered off because he went to go look at something. He went to go check out some stuff.
Okay, so
She gave the rat to the little girl. That's
okay,
fine.
okay. Wow.
is that little girl still here? Is she alive? I hope she's alive.
Yeah, she's still here somewhere.
Vil now
Okay.
also hopes that she's still alive.
Well, should we wait for tomorrow before? Should we do reconnaissance today, or just wait for tomorrow to do reconnaissance and have your guys' magical help?
Well, we can send out the familiars today. There's no reason why we shouldn't. So send out the familiars today, and then if we really want to, we can send a couple people out. Because, like I said, I can do seeming, which will make us all look like whatever the patrols look like. Hell, we could have. I could do seeming on Onyx and somebody else, another martial guy, get one of the stealthy ones maybe, and then I could go as well, and that could just be like a normal patrol. We could wander around and see what we see. If we get into any trouble, I can teleport us back here.
Ruby raises their hand. I can blend in without a spell.
Well, there we go. There's an extra person wandering around.
Why are you willing to help us if you're with them, Ruby?
I work
Like,
for
aren't
them.
these like your companions?
I'm a mercenary. I serve my own needs. But I do work for Tam. I don't know if he's behind this, though.
And if he is,
Well, like she said, she's a mercenary. We just pay her.
Well, as long as someone keeps tabs on her, like, we should be okay.
And I'm already doing that, so.
Okay, so Onyx and I guess Owen go with Ruby. Alright, I guess you guys just have to disguise yourselves. If Ruby's gonna like pretend to be something else, you guys can be like the non-magical version, and then I can do seeming on a couple of people. So we can have two groups going around and hopefully seeing what they can see, and we'll have some familiars that can aid us. And we'll go from there.
All right.
And then what we can do is if we just get like a layout of the city, see how many forces we see what like any buildings that have high traffic, maybe what's in them. Like you say, see if there's any like like supply stores or anything like that. If there's any like barracks, for example. And then tomorrow, what we can do is we can try locating the leaders, the top brass, and go from there.
All right.
Because if we have options to try and take out some of the officials, some of the people in charge, that would then diminish their control over the groups.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, let's do it. Just like the guys that aren't so Ruby, Owen, Ronix. If you do get into trouble, you like. Okay, Ruby, do you have any means to get these two out of trouble?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are gonna have to rely on Ruby. So you keep an eye on her because you know you don't trust her just in case, but also rely on her.
Yep, got it.
It's gonna be a weird one for you guys. I can get us whoever goes with me. I can get us back in. I can teleport us back in.
Want to take Heistus with you?
I don't mind.
Because I don't think you really want to take.
I need someone that knows the city. So I don't.
Heistus.
So yeah. So Heistus.
Okay, well, Isis, if you're willing to come, then you come with me.
I mean, I guess
Jarlaxle
anyone is in Taro.
Jarlaxle says, I work better on my own. What you need me to do?
If you can find, is it okay if I give you some of the more dangerous tasks? Pretty much, if you can find the leaders of the group.
I'm on it.
Thank you. And the rest of us will do more generic scouting, learn the areas and whatnot.
Does this guy want like, any kind of ability, like any kind of support? Everybody else that's gone out has been captured and killed.
Jalaxel?
Yeah, like
He said that he works better on his own, and he's been doing fine on his own so far. So
sure, but how like is he going to be able to like? Is he going to be able to get away from any stuff? Does he want any? Like for example, we have a ring of invisibility. It's not mine to give away, so I'm just
You'll keep it. I've got plenty of stuff.
Okay.
all right. I look to Ruby and say, "Do I need to change anything?" to make myself look like one of your bodyguards. Probably
Um,
put on a red coat.
uh, what does Onyx's armor look like?
It's just it's it's God, it's just a magical like plate mail.
Okay.
Trying to think like I think it would just be like a normal because it's just a +1 plate mail. So it's just like a normal generic plate mail that just is slightly better than everyone else's.
Okay. No, they eye you up and down and say, "Oh, you should be good."
All right.
And points at Owen. You'll need some armor though.
I can make it look like I have armor, even though I'm wearing leather armor, but I can make it look like I have armor.
Does he need to wear armor?
Well, all the guys we're seeing have been one wizard with two heavily armored people.
Yeah, that is true.
My trick
That's
only
good.
has armor, so I got to do it when we're a little bit closer.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can find you a good suit of armor. I think we have those, right? I looked. Not what? Keep forgetting the other one's name.
Amagra.
Almagan. Yes, I looked towards him. Like, do we have anything that might fit him?
He points at all the city guards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll put on the heavier armor if they think it's going to help.
You don't have to. Just,
Oh, I don't need to be stealthy right now, right?
I mean, we're being stealthy in the sense that we're trying to blend in as much as we can.
Yeah, I'll take off my leather armor. I'll put on somebody's plate armor, I guess. My AC won't change, so. Because plate's just straight 18, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know
15.
what? I'll use my shield and rapier, so I'll have a 20 AC for now. I'm a real fighter, guys.
Who's going to Simon then?
Hysis is. Ismark says, "I don't think I'll be very good in a fight, but I can go with you."
If you want to. It's just we're just like I said, we're just trying to gather information. If we do get into a fight, I just need to. I want to teleport us away. I don't want to. We won't be fighting
Okay.
unless we think we can win it. Like, but even then, we're still going to get out of there because it's just going to draw attention. Vil, what are you doing?
Watching through the eyes of my homunculus.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have asked Bill. I should have asked you, Bill, to like have your homunculus follow Joe Axel when he left.
You probably should have. Oh well, next time. If
Yeah.
there is a next time.
Alrighty. Then I need Vil. I need you to do stealth and perception for the homunculus. I need the disguised ones to make a deception and a perception.
Do we have advantage because we're with Ruby?
Yes.
Oh, thank God. But it still might go bad.
I only have a +1. I clicked advantage, you son of a gun.
She's also going to give her transmutation stone to her homunculus to give him an increase of speed of, so it gains an extra 10 feet of speed.
Oh, nice.
So it can now walk 30 and fly 50.
Very nice.
So 17 for my deception and a 13 for my perception.
Right, perception.
So I switched back to normal and it went with advantage on the second roll.
Okay. Um, so I got a 14, no, 14. I got a 12 on my deception and a 22 on my perception.
Very nice.
I'm hoping Ruby's doing most of the talking.
You wanted, was it stealth and perception for my Monkeys?
Mm-hmm.
For Dill?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh man.
I got this.
No problem.
I feel like Simon is doing this the most Simon thing, which is just being loud. Like, nope, not just walking down the street, not doing anything suspicious.
Just whistling
Hello, fellow caster. Do you know of our secret plans and our secret base?
literally. Excuse me, good sir. Would you happen to know where your leader is? I mean, my leader is.
I love it.
Probably should have taken Leo.
But yeah,
Yeah,
what
just
what
like
is
half
Leo
a-
doing during all this?
I don't match with any of the people.
Is there no halfling spellcasters that's in the Red Wizard?
I don't know. I didn't see any. But what I would be doing is I just put up the mansion and be feeding everyone and repairing any stuff that
Okay.
that's destroyed. Basically, I'd just be helping everyone in the group in the base. I mean,
Okay. Running support.
Thank you.
Alrighty. As you all go in your various directions, the city appears to be in a state of total occupation. There are different areas of the city where people are going on about their lives. You can tell that there's this sense of Waterdeep is trying to return to what it was despite new leadership and a very jarring change of reality. The main focus of the forces is in and around the palace. Those of you that are native or have spent a significant amount of time in Waterdeep know that the palace is primarily used for imagery and not an actual governing place. But they seem to have changed that. The there is definitely the entire ward around the palace is converted into barracks and training grounds, and there seems to be no general population left in this area of town. And Simon, you do indeed come across a red rope wizard that begins to be asking quite a lot of questions. Haven't seen you around here. What's your orders? Why are you over here? This is my area to patrol.
Easy, I got this. Yeah, sorry, I came late. My orders are to patrol near the docks, but I got a little bit lost. Yeah, it's a confusing city.
Yeah.
I also saw some weird stuff, so I came this way to have a count. I was following some shadowy thing. I'm not sure what it was.
What's your uh, shit, what is the word? What's your spell focus, or what's your magical focus? School. What's your school? That's the word.
Evocation.
All right. Well, you should definitely head back. I've got this area covered.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, like I say, that weird shadowy thing. I don't know what it was. If it was like a shadow of a person or what it was, but I think it headed up, down that way. I think. I'm not sure.
Okay. And they
Just keep running.
nod at the two guards and head in that direction. Oh, what was your name?
Arthur.
Arthur. All right.
Yours?
Gregory.
Gregory. Alright, cool, cool. We'll see you around, Gregory.
Pleasure. As you notice, there's this delay where they're watching you leave, and um, make another perception check. What do you do after this?
I do as they instructed, and I head towards the south that I mentioned, towards the docks, or wherever the hell I mentioned. Instructing my fellow guards, "Oh, go, let's go this way," like that.
All right. All right. And then hang on, I'll roll. All right. But you notice there's 4 wyverns overhead, almost in a circling formation.
Can I see the riders?
Yes.
Do they appear to be looking down on us?
Mm-hmm. They do appear to be watching you in particular.
I'm an act casual. It's fine.
Right.
Would it have been? I'm not sure if would it have been fair to say that I would have cast the telepathic link between the group?
I mean, you've been maintaining it every morning. Has been the standard.
Yeah, but would I have been able to include the 2 people that I have here? Because
Oh,
technically I could recast it as a ritual. There's no reason why I couldn't.
true.
I didn't declare it, obviously, so it's fine if you say no.
It roll an intelligence check for Simon.
Okay. Nah,
Nope.
I completely forgot.
Completely forgot.
Oh shit. I'm gonna say low key, nice whisper. I'll say the big watch. Just keep acting natural.
Heist is walking robotically.
That's not natural.
All right.
Simon's doing the exact same thing because he's not very receptive. He's
It's
like,
like
"Oh,
whenever
yeah,
someone says act natural, you instantly act the complete opposite.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
nature.
Oh, I know it. Okay. Phil, is there anything in particular that Dill would have been looking for?
Remind me which directions people went again?
I'm pretty sure everybody fanned out. That was the way I was imagining it. Y'all are almost in the middle of the city, a little bit south of the middle. And the palace... Where was the damn palace, actually?
Do we have a map for Waterdeep?
Yeah, the other...
Should we jump back onto that one?
No, that's okay. We just Google Waterdeep.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the castle is pretty far south, real close to the yawning portal.
Did we say someone was specific? I thought we said someone was like specifically going to get intel on like higher up people.
That was
Jarlaxle.
Jalaxel.
Oh yeah,
So I mean, if you would have had Dill follow,
yeah, that would work.
okay. With that perception, they definitely do not see Jarlaxle, but there is the very heavy guard presence.
Wait, wouldn't Dill
Probably,
have advantage because he can turn invisible?
Can you turn invisible?
I thought he could. I thought homunculus could turn invisible.
Not in anything I've read.
Oh, my bad. Then I must be thinking of. No, I have warlocks in my mind again. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Don't mind me.
The imp can turn invisible.
yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's. Because of. Not remember because of Corn that he was able to turn invisible.
Yeah. Um, okay. There's probably a good 40 guards outside of the castle.
Damn.
That's a lot of guards.
Um. Are they guarding like? Is there only one entrance that we know of?
Yes.
Are they all standing like right in front of the entrance, or are they stationed like
Uh,
every 10 feet around it?
Yeah, there's this like elaborate stairwell up into the palace, and they're flanking up along the outside edges of the staircase, and then outside the huge doors at the top.
Are there those griffins flying around?
Wyverns in the area here.
Wyverns.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. You don't see any griffins.
Um. Yeah, Dylan, its own is not going to be able to get in there. He could stay around that area though. I'd probably tell him just to give people some possibly nice information at the end of the day. Like locations we've been that are notable, like Owen's Forge or the Yawning Portal, or like places of note for the party. Once he's kind of done like looking around there and reporting to Bill, I guess.
Okay. Then make a perception check for each of those for the forge and for the other portal.
Okay. That's for the Forge. What was the order? It was Forge,
Then yawning portal.
Yawning Portal. Oof.
The okay. Once you arrive, or once Dill arrives at the forge, the place seems pretty standard locked up like the rest of everything is. And Dill gets a look inside and sees an illithid sitting behind the workstation at the front of the shop.
What? Okay.
that motherfucker.
I added the Waterdeep map so you can switch to it.
Oh,
yay.
nice. Thank you.
About time, jeez.
Wow.
It took me forever to switch to an account to do it.
Well, that'll be good to let Owen know later.
Yep.
Is he making anything, or is he like being a prick and like sitting there like eating an apple or something?
He seems to be like almost like half asleep, just sitting there.
Okay.
Didn't know look this dude get bored.
And the yawning portal.
The yawning portal seems to be abandoned.
Sad. Oh well.
So roughly where are we current? Well, not currently, but like roughly where is the Xanathars area?
The Xanathars would have been. It's right around in here, I think.
Okay. So somewhere in the castle wall.
Yeah, somewhere in the castle ward.
Okay. Okay, so I assume I went down south somewhere near the castle. Is that what you were going with? Or did I go
Yes. You would have gone north, ran into problems, then doubled back.
north? Okay. Okay.
Let me add a couple of these notable ones here. Um, right. Anybody
Quick
else?
question.
Yeah.
Dill was at the yawning portal. Could Sid or Reed make a perception to see if we stumble across Dill?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna eat him if I find him.
24 on for Sid's roll.
I forgot about that.
I did too.
I don't even remember that at all. Oh my god,
Oh
it's
my
hilarious.
god.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh my god, you two.
Oh. Get
Why
eaten.
are your characters like this?
Like what?
Reed's gonna eat him. Fly away, Bill.
All right. Yeah. So, do you guys would have heard sort of like this little skittering as Dill lands and is walking around inspecting the inspecting the yawning portal. So y'all hear the skittering of something moving up there.
I would look to Reed, and Sid would look to Reed and be like, "Hey, do you hear that?
Yeah.
Let's go check it out." And then I'm pretty sure, I don't know how deep the hole is. How deep is the hole?
100, I think. Let me see what I can find.
Because I'm pretty sure I can just like jump and then run the rest of the way up.
Uh, ground floor is taken up tavern's common room, which contains a 40-foot diameter open well that descends 140 feet to the first level of Undermountain.
Okay. And I was wrong about that. Then yeah, I'll just climb back up and like try and catch Dill. Be like, if I see Dill, yeah, I'll try and catch him.
Oh my god. I'm gonna turn into. Well, I probably would have tested this before because I don't know. Because I remember the thing is the dungeon itself is magical. But I would, if I can, I would turn into an earth elemental and just walk through the stone up.
Okay. Um, how I Dill? How long would Dill have hung around?
Um, Probably enough to like see things, but wouldn't stay there much longer. If it looked abandoned, she probably wouldn't have like pressed it,
Okay.
like gone further in to see, not without precautions.
Right. So the two of you come up out of the well, and you see this small creature with a cape flying out an open window.
I look to Reed. I think we should follow it.
You just hear a bunch of like stone grinding, as I can't speak normally.
It's okay. I know exactly what you're saying.
Dill would be returning to Villa at that point, because those were kind of like the only two big places that had any significance to the party.
Also, yeah, Reed, I wasn't lying. I do would understand what you're saying.
Oh yes, I do.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Finally, someone can understand me because no one spoke primordial.
Monks are so stupid. Like, hey, you just know every language for free. Yeah,
Yeah, I just say, was that a flying rat?
it's like, I don't know, buddy. Let's find out. And then I will stealthily follow Dill.
All right.
I'll stay low to the ground, close to the shadow, stick to the alleyways.
Remember when Vil asked for lessons on how to be stealthy from Sid?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Huh. I don't know. I don't know if I should I roll stealth because if I go completely on the ground, I'm technically invisible, and I can technically sense you with tremor sense.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I don't have access to it. The earth elemental, anyways.
Yeah, you're good. All right. So you guys follow the homunculus, and then what is Owen, Onyx, and Ruby doing?
I am following Ruby and doing as I'm told.
Yeah, pretty much. Just which which direction would we have gone? Yeah, I think I would like defaulted to like Ruby and ask like which way do you think we should go? Like,
All right. Knowing that y'all had others pretty well detailed in the south, you guys would have moved further north and found various essentially camps within the city for people.
for the more common people.
Mm-hmm. Like various citizens of Waterdeep would be imprisoned in these.
Ooh, those kind of camps.
Well, yeah, it would be more prisons than actual camps because they converted the farms to camps.
Okay. Hmm. Can I get a like a rough estimation of how many camps or how many people are in each camp?
Um, you're probably uh, 150 people locked up here
Hmm.
with a pretty heavy guard presence on them.
Hmm. Can't do much for them right now. But it's good to know. Those are potential allies. Hmm. Let's see if we can get some like written down information, something tangible that we can bring back. Try and look for like an official building, like an office building or something like that.
Ruby will say, I think they've probably got everything to the castle.
Hmm. And we'll need to get into the castle. And that's not gonna happen. At least not right now. Hmm. Let's see if we can try and study their. God damn it, no. Yeah, let's. Yeah, we're gonna try and study their patrol path and try and like ambush one of them and see if we can get information out of them.
Okay. Make me a perception check.
Do you want me to as well?
Yes.
Yes. 16.
And we'll do Ruby as well. Whoa.
Mm.
All right. You guys are able to memorize various patrol patterns and look for openings and can find opportunities to get in if you so choose.
Hmm. I asked Ruby, do you have the silence spell prepared? Because the quieter we do it, the better.
I can, yeah.
All right. Hmm. I'm trying to think. Is this going to be a smash and grab, or should we kill them and drag their bodies?
Um,
Yeah. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we should take them all just in case. Don't want to have any witnesses.
yeah, I can throw around quite a bit of lightning.
Because
All
that
right.
worked so well before.
You
Yeah,
weren't
well.
alive.
I know.
Yeah, and they will make a comment. I doubt they're going to be absorbing it.
All right. Well, cast a silence spell, and then me and Owen we will jump them. And Owen, you'll be able to use your gun without alerting the entire city.
Question: can I have my shield in one hand and my pepper box in the other?
Yeah.
Yas! I have a 20 AC.
Yeah, the pepper box doesn't take two hands, so.
All right, Owen. We're going to take down the wizard first, and then we move on to his guard.
You see
Isn't-
Owen go invisible.
All right, that works. And then, should I? Am I still possessed by Moa?
No. Yeah,
No?
no,
Okay.
no more possessions. They stayed
Okay.
behind in the temple.
Okay,
Tomb.
let me get rid of that then. All right, and then I look to Ruby to give me the signal when she's ready or when she casts the spell so I can go in.
All right. They take a deep breath and nod as on the other side of the city, 4 wyverns dive in pattern. That's where we'll pick up next week.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, that. I'm super stealthy. I'm like looking through windows. I'm like, being the Cooper dropper.
All right.
Who's that? Sounds up. Pop, pop, pop.
Make sure to actually be in the silence.
Yep.
Wait until I see or know the effects up.
Yeah. I'll be messaging you, Fuzz, for character and getting you in. And we'll pick up on this next week, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Hell yeah.
You're resurrecting Simon's dumbass.
Yeah. Life has
Don't worry,
been.
Simon. Look, Simon, he has like the 2 best NPCs that he can have on his sides.
He also has the best escape spell.
Don't kill
Yeah.
his this on us.
I'm a tankus wizard. It's fine.
Yeah. And I
Oh, the
do
biggest of wizards?
need to note before any sort of combat rolls next session, Owen, you do have the -4 penalty
Yes, I know.
on resurrection. Okay, just making sure. But I ain't got anything else, and we'll let everybody know. Hopefully, I'll check in with everybody, and we'll schedule this for next week.
Hell yeah.
I will type that on my character sheet. Just is there like a global modifier thing? Because I couldn't find one.
Yeah, there's-
It should be.
go to your character sheet. Go to the cog.
Uh huh.
Let me just pull up so I can see. Then there should be on the right side, the first box on the right side. There should be a couple tip boxes. Show global save modifier. Show global skill modifier. Show global tap modifier. Show global damage modifier. Show global AC. Find the one that applies to you. So I assume it'll be skill and attack, and probably save.
Yeah.
I think it's all 3.
Tick them all, and then you go into them, and it will give you a box underneath all your skills and shit, all like your attacks and stuff. Just set in there make a new thing,
Yep.
and then just put -4, and then just tick them.
Yep. I see him now.
All right. So we'll pick that up next week.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you all for coming in. Hang on, let's see if I got anybody I can
Honestly,
raid.
I'm about to pop and do some Stardew Valley.
Okay, then I will send this raid over to Fuhr.
Sounds good.
I've played so much Stardew Valley since I got it. I got it like a week and a half ago, and I have like 70 hours in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm currently working on a 100%, well, all achievement run for it. So with 1.5, which I spoiled stuff on accident to myself, which I know is going to turn into a 100% run. So
But I was playing a lot of it, and then I got sort of stuck into Stranded Deep. I've been playing it.
Stranded Deep's a lot of fun.
It is fun.
I played that. That's a lot.
Are you gonna just stay live, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna end the stream real quick, and then I'll pop over. So I'll just say bye. I'm Fire Tire. Peace out. Search for me everywhere you can find me. because it's not hard. It's
Yeah.
all you, DM.
Yeah, just let me know when you're live again. And I am Hall Hideaway. Next live Thursday night at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I am going to be checking out the early access beta for XO1. Pretty excited about that. And then I don't know from there. Friday night, I think I'm doing Among Us, and then Sunday is D&D. Got some Patreon content coming soon for my patrons: Crystal, Dina, Brianna, Allison, and Charlie. Thank y'all. Anything? I don't know if I got anything else.
Did you finish Blair Witch?
No, I've not even gone back to that. Oh man, I am not good at horror games, y'all. That was real bad.
Horror game's not that bad.
Games are okay. I just can't watch them by myself in the dark.
Like my level of comfort for horror games is Phasmophobia. I'm good at that, and I don't even play it by myself though.
Fuzz is very good horror.
Yeah, I'm terrible at horror. I just laugh all the time. Like I think I was playing a VR horror game. Was the Paranormal Activity one? Yeah, I honestly could not just stop laughing. Like even like that one scene where like you found the body in the closet, just like I'm sorry, it's just horror does not affect me anymore.
Nice. Oh man.
Jealousy in that voice. Nice.
Yeah, absolutely 100% jealous. Not even gonna lie.
Look, I blame no lie playing Resident Evil at like 7.
Because
See you folks next week. I'm gonna disconnect from this.
night.
But yeah, let me put that too.
I've got Amnesia that I'm gonna play eventually. We'll see.
You won't enjoy that.
I will not. Is that what you said?
No, you won't enjoy it.
Okay.
It's worse than what I saw Blair Witch.
Oh, fantastic.
I started playing with the fuzz and he was just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I had a friend that was trying to talk me into playing it, so we'll see.
Yeah, no, you won't enjoy it. I can guarantee that. But nah, it's alright. Just again.
All right, raid over to Fior. Good night, everybody, and see y'all Thursday, and see y'all next Sunday.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
All right, did the raid? Yep, raid went through. All right.